Good morning, everyone. I have to say, I am very, very excited for the day. Before I tell you why, let me let you know who I am. My name is Breona Winn. I'm your digital host of Talking TVL, and this is our recap show for all things Tennessee Valley living. A little behind the scenes. I tell you what you missed the day before, what's coming up on today's episode, but we can't talk about what happened the day before because we have not been on the air for like 3.5 weeks, and today is the day. The birds are they're chirping, the sun is shining, the tank is clean. That's a Finding Nemo reference. And I couldn't be happier because after a long 3.5 weeks, we are back. We are back and we're better than ever. We are refreshed, rejuvenated. We've got a lot of fun content for you. And I'm so excited to meet you here for another episode of Talking TVL. I'm great. I'm excited. So let's get started. Let's talk about what you can expect on today's episode, shall we? Okay, here we go. So I've got a picture right here beside me of bread pudding. Why is that? Because our girl Chef Kristen from Poppy and Parliament is going to be in the kitchen to represent Huntsville Restaurant Week, but she is mainly here to tell us about her bread pudding recipe. So they have this at the Poppy and Parliament. It looks amazing. I read a little bit of the instructions, but I will recap that for you tomorrow, and we'll just keep this as a preview because I hope you join us. I mean, we've been off air for like 3.5 weeks, so I hope you join us at 11 so that you can see her make this live and in action. I think it's going to be absolutely amazing. There's a nice glaze. I don't know if I've ever had bread pudding. Now that I think about it, I'm not quite sure, but I'm excited to tune in because we've been off air. Okay, anyways. But that's Chef Kristen, Poppy in Parliament. But also, I'm here to let you know, she also has a restaurant in Athens called The Salty Cod. The food is amazing, but before I dive into why I know so much about the Salty Cod, I'm going to show you a feature that we ran a couple of weeks ago, about like a month or two ago, of the Salty Cod. So it gives you a preview of who they are, what they do, what they offer, and they even have a dry age room. I think that they'll show you that in the video. So let's take a look. Uh-oh.
It's kind of a European experience. I mean, you walk through and it's almost like a marketplace. We have 2 patios. We have a pub on the other side, which is a lot more sports oriented. Behind me is the Paddington Bar, which is a little bit more of an intimate setting, date night, girls night. And then behind me, we have our kitchen, which is where our fish and chip shop is. Behind that is our gelato and pastry store. Everything is imported from Italy. All of our gelatos are imported. We have a ton of different cakes available over there. And then behind that is our butcher shop. So we have our own dry aging room over here. We dry age everything in-house. You can buy them here raw to take home, or we cross-utilize a lot of it on the menu just like we do over at the Poppy, and we put it on special so that we can cook it for you. If you don't want to do the cooking, we can do it. Of course, fish and chips is our most popular item here and at the Poppy. We can't highlight anything else other than that. That is our #1 star of the show, but we do have a lot of awesome other items. One of those is going to be our boozer chicken, which is a beautiful dish, almost like our version of nachos, but it's on chips, which Americans call French fries, but we don't say that word in the kitchen here, and it's just delicious. I mean, you're having a beer, boozer chicken, can't go wrong there. We have a couple of other things like bangers and mash. We do a lot of steaks, a lot of dry-aged steaks. We do have different European influences like a bruschetta that we do with a melted brie and a cranberry jam on top, and the shrimp in a box, which is one of my personal menu favorites. It's a cornflake and dillweed potato crusted shrimp, and it comes in a box over chips with a crab and fennel tapenade on top, and it's so good. We want it to be a full European experience where you're getting that great English food, you're having great English beer, and then you can finish off with a real Italian gelato. This town has just grown so exponentially. Like every time I drive into town, there's something new, and I'm hoping that it can kind of become this culinary area where we can push the boundaries and continue to make each other better, this place versus the next restaurant. Not negative competition, positive competition, where we're trying to raise the bar higher and higher and higher, and keeping things great here, because we don't want somebody to have to feel like they have to drive all the way to Nashville to get food, to get good food. We want it to be right here.
Okay, the Salty Cod, that's the feature. The food is amazing. How do I know? Because I want to say, okay, this is August, so in July, maybe early July, I decided while Chef Kristen was in our studio, I forgot what she was making that day, but she was promoting the fact that they have cooking classes at the Salty Cod in August, and I think they're doing September as well. And I was like, you know what? YOLO, young, 23, I need something to do. Let me sign up for cooking classes. And we kicked it off last Tuesday. Beef Wellington. If you know Chef Gordon Ramsay, that was one of the things when I was a young child, I would watch his shows, and Beef Wellington was like his dish. And I never thought I'd see the day where I'd get to try some. It was amazing. It really was a 12 out of 10. The best piece of meat I think I've ever had, or second to best. The first best is going to be their dry aged steak. And I say that proudly. It was so good and it was so flavorful. And honestly, I learned, because with the cooking classes, it's not just you're cooking and then you go home. You're learning the science behind foods. And so Chef Kristen and Chef Barry O'Connor, they broke it down for us, okay? What types of grades of meat to get, how do you order your steak, what to look for, what not to look for, and same with the chicken as well. So I can go on a whole rampage, and maybe one day I will. I'll save that for next Wednesday because I want to give you updates as I go to these cooking classes on Tuesday. So I will put a pin in that because I will talk forever, and we're not here for that. We're here for TVL. So let's get back on track, shall we? Okay, next up, so Chef Kristen, she's going to be in the kitchen, and then we are going to be joined by the dynamic duo themselves, Common Man. Every time they come in studio, I'm just so graced by their presence and their beauty and their singing and their talent. They're just so amazing. They explain themselves as an explosive neo-funk husband and wife duo. I think that's so fun. And they defy expectations and capture the hearts of their listeners. And again, I told you yesterday, if you reviewed in or if you tuned in, they capture my hearts every time. Their names are Compton and Meredith. They can sing like no other. And here is a quick clip of just how well they can sing. Hold on, let me pull it up.
It's all so heavy, I can't bear it up. I can't bear the cup, whose bottle bear my body up. Broke up into the day, up and out of the wreck. And the vows confessing yesterday's rain to the back of my neck. I'm stuck in the middle of a real love and giving it up for what? I'm giving it up for what? I'm giving it up for. I'm stuck in the middle of a real love and giving it up for what? I'm giving it up for what? I'm giving it up for.
Okay, amazing, right? I mean, star, A+, 12 out of 10. That's how I would describe them. And honestly, I would not be shocked the day that they come on and they let us know our song is on like a big Hollywood movie now because they're that good. Oh, they're so good. So Common Man, look them up. I mean, watch the show today, please do. But then after the show, when they are done performing their song, look them up and listen to their music. They have a song called Giving Up. And the day that they came and performed that, it was stuck in my head, I promise you, for like a good 2 weeks. And every now and then I will pop back on and I will give it a good 3 days of me just repeat. It's so good. Oh, they're amazing. So Common Man, they'll be in studio today. And then last but not least, we'll be joined by Star Charity Golf Classic. They're here to kick off their 15th annual event. It's going to be September 15th and 16th, 2024 at The Ledges. So if you're interested, if you are somebody who likes to golf, like a pro golfer, Tiger Woods even, or if you're an amateur like myself, okay? They say come one, come all. This is an event you don't want to miss. Participants are expected to have 2 full days of laughter, of fun, friendly competition, lots of food. As you can see here, they've got on some aprons and things, lots of good music, all of the things. So make sure that you visit their website for more information, but then also tune into the show again at 11 a.m. because we're back and better than ever, okay? So that's what's happening today, but I have to let you know about tomorrow. Tomorrow's show is going to be a blast. But before I let you know why it's going to be a blast, why don't you hear a pep talk from Miss Peyton Walker herself? Listen, here we go.
This is what we've trained for. Most people get one chance to do something great. This is our moment. Today, we are the greatest local sports show in the world. And I want you to go out there, you blitz all day, you make them remember the day. TVO took the field. That was good, right?
Not bad.
Watch TVL Takes the Field Friday, August 16th at 11.
This is it.
Okay, that's TVL Takes the Field. That's the promo. They're so fun. It's Peyton, it's Carl. Them by themselves are hoot and a holler, but when you bring them together, it truly is magic. And so you definitely want to mark your calendars for tomorrow at 11 a.m. for a fun show of TVL Takes the Field 2024. We're kicking off this year's high school football season. Last year was so much fun. I let you know the last couple of days as I've been back here for Talking TVL. Last year we had a wing eating contest. We had a round of trivia for local high school football, like history on that. And then we had the mascots from Madison County High and Buckhorn. They did a face dance off. It was so much fun. So tomorrow we can expect a nice day, a nice episode of fun and laughter and high school football hype, okay? It's gonna be a great time. I hope you join us. And speaking of sports, now's a great time to let you know to download our sports app called 48 Sports Zone. You can find it on your app store. A lot of work and hard work and energy and time has been put into this app, and it honestly is so amazing. And this is coming from somebody who is not even the biggest sports fan. I'm letting you know now, during the Olympics, while we were off air, I was getting updates on who was winning, where the U.S. medals were going, all the things. So it really is a good app. I highly encourage you to download it. And Carl, he has a podcast called Take After Take. It is, hey, like I said, if you watch the show tomorrow, if you've never seen Carl, you will see how funny he is, and then you're going to want more. So you're going to go download the app, the sports app, 48 Sports Zone, and then watch Take After Take. Why not? It just makes sense. You get to get more Carl, and that sounds like a good time to me. So, anyways, that does it for today's episode of Talking TVL. Oh, we're back, people. We're back. I keep saying that, and you're like, okay, we get it, girl, we get it, but you don't understand. Okay, we are back, and we are better than ever. So it is currently almost 10:15-ish. You've got a good 45-ish minutes. Get your coffee, grab your dogs, take them for a walk, get you a breakfast. I hear McDonald's has their steak and egg bagel back. Sounds good to me. Go grab that. Meet us on your couch at 11 a.m. on WAFF 48 for an all-new episode live of Tennessee Valley Living. Okay, that's it. That does it for me. I will see you all tomorrow for TVL Takes the Field. Bye.